Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, canal. Ánimo.
All right, man. So Danny Garcia, he was on the Premier Boxing Champions YouTube. It was, um, I'm gonna tell you the title of it. It was called PBC Count. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't that one. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. It was a short video they did, and it was the top welterweights discuss the return of Keith Thurman. All right, it was a 3 minute 37 second video, right, in which Danny Garcia said that he would want to take on Keith Thurman in a rematch after Keith Thurman wins Saturday night, which we all know Keith Thurman gonna win. The whole panel last night picked Keith Thurman to win. I think most fans in the comment section picked Keith Thurman to win. Still waking up, getting it together. So Danny Garcia said he would like to fight. He would like to fight Keith Thurman, right? Now, naturally, most people would say, why not fight Bud? If you wouldn't have fight Thurman, Thurman said that he is not coming down to back. He's not going back up to like he like 37. He said that on the Brian Custer podcast. Like he said, I gotta go to 154 one time. He said when he 37 years old. He said something like that. So we here. So Danny Garcia, he says he wants Keith Thurman rematch if he beats Barrow Saturday. Now, Danny also said that he got something cooking in the works. Maybe it's Mikey Garcia. He didn't say it, I'm assuming, or maybe it's just a tune-up, right? So that's what Danny said he wants this fight. Now, somebody pointed to our attention that he did an interview towards the end of the last year in December that he said he also would like to fight Amir Khan a rematch or take on Amir Khan, Kell Brook winner, right? So then we get to talking about this last night, right? We just talking about Danny Garcia not wanting to fight Crawford, willing to fight Amir Khan in the rematch, willing to fight Kell Brook, willing to fight Keith Thurman in the rematch. He didn't really speculate on if he would fight Barrios if he won. So we talking about like who want to see a rematch of him and Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia. Keith Thurman literally beat you with one arm. He said his elbow was hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's something that happened how many moons ago? He fought in 2017. So we coming up on around 5-year anniversary of that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, who want to see that again? So we talking about like, why he ain't fighting, Terence Crawford, why he don't want to fight him. His daddy want to fight, he don't want to fight. His daddy said, Crawford, all he seen to win a Crawford's fight was his nappy hair. This is coming off of him saying he Euro Puerto Rican, not Afro Puerto Rican. He always said the N-word and all this. And he said, he said like he wanted to fight more than Danny. And Danny rather go fight for a non-title. So we get into that. And then here come, I guess Earl Spence got bots. He got to. Here come people talking about, well, Errol Spence, nobody talking about Errol Spence last night. We were strictly talking about Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Terence Crawford. That's it. And I just let you know Errol Spence's name is attached to Terence Crawford's name, and part of his buildup is Terence Crawford. And part of Crawford buildup is Errol Spence. We talking about Danny Garcia. Why didn't Danny Garcia want to jump in the ring? Why didn't Danny Garcia want to jump in the ring with Terence Crawford? That's it. That's all we talking about. That was the subject matter. That's all we were saying. That's all we were saying, bro. But Danny Garcia says he calls out Thurman. He said, "quote Listen, we got a rivalry, Garcia Thurman too. That's something that the fans want to see." Said Danny Garcia, the Premier Boxing Champions. "Quote: I'd like to get back in the ring at the top of the year. We in talks right now, so you talking about a separate fight." He said, "If Thurman gets his win and Danny gets his win, let's do it again." Danny Garcia continued. "Quote: That's one of the biggest fights that could be made in boxing this year," said Danny Swift Garcia. "No, it's not. Nobody will care about that fight. Did you not see your Earl Spence viewership? Danny Garcia, nobody cares about you no more. You don't fight. You don't fight. It's not one of the biggest fights in boxing. It's not a fight nobody want to see in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity. You got an opportunity to you have an opportunity to fight for a belt from Terence Crawford. You fake ran up to 54. And everybody knew at 54 you was fooled. Now, a lot of people in the comment section last night we talked about say he need to fight Ennis. But we know that's not happening. They one big happy Philadelphia family. They know what Jerron Ennis do to Danny Garcia. I don't think Jerron Ennis would want to do that to Danny Garcia. You know, so at the end of the day, Danny Garcia sitting around talking about fighting Thurman again instead of fighting Bud. And didn't Bud press him at like the Avery Uterman Canelo fight? So that just lets you know where we at in boxing right now. These dudes, value certain things. They value not they don't value belts no more. But these are the same people who's telling people get belts, get money, get belts, this, that, and the third. Danny Garcia is a guy that should have like several losses on his resume. Several. You can make a case that he lost to Eric Morales. You can make a case that he lost to Lamont Peterson, which he really did. You know what I'm saying? There's several losses on that resume that he had. Mauricio Herrera. You can make an argument he lost to Robert Guerrero. Floyd said he lost to Robert Guerrero. I mean, who else you got in there? The Kendall Hart. That was a robbery. A lot of people thought. Actual Theopain, that was another robbery. I believe that was on ESPN. Friday Night Fights. I think it was. That was a robbery. So I mean, we can keep going on and on, bro. He lucky he don't have he lucky he ain't been a journeyman. He lucky that he got to a title fight. He lucky that he got to a title fight because he easily could have lost all them joints. He easily could have lost all them joints, man. Easily. Hold on. And then he goes on at the end of last year, December 30th. This was posted out the Boxing Insider. Danny Garcia says, "I'm keeping an eye on Amir versus Kell Brook showdown. Let me get the winner." So this dude trying to do everything instead of come get a title. I mean, he ain't even trying to rematch Spence. He ain't even trying to say, yeah, Ugas get the win, bro. He going around trying to find Mike Tyson, Roy Jones type of fights. These old fights, these old worn out fights. Nobody care about Danny Garcia no more. He thought about going to 154. That was all a ploy to take the pressure off him fighting Terence Crawford. Crawford is the biggest bag he can get, unless they go over to Dubai and put some money up for Amir or Kell Brook. But I don't even think they're gonna put money up for that fight. He trying to be in the Mike Tyson League of Champions. He trying to come back and fight these Chad Dawson, these Vitor Belfort, Oscar De La Hoya type fights. Come on, if you're gonna fight, just retire. Danny Garcia done well with his money. If he gonna be licking the bottom of the tables for bubblegum for in his career, he need to retire, bro. Nobody want to see Danny like this, dude. Calling out has been because he a has been. You can go fight Crawford. You got power. Maybe you can catch Crawford. You ain't gonna try. But after what after what Errol Spence did to him, I don't blame him. What Mob Deep said, you don't even deserve to be a player. What he say? You featherweight. I think he said they said, quote, he said, Khan hates me, said Garcia to some reporters, quote, he feels like he's better than me. Let's do it again. Get the win and let's do it again. He said, let me fight the winner. So, I mean, it is what it is. Come on. At least Amir Khan got in the ring with the Terence Crawford, and he quit. Come on, Danny Garcia ain't got nowhere to go but up. He ain't got nowhere to go but up. Nowhere to go but up. But like I said, this is the beta male, competitive mentality. Then he gonna be picking up ones at the floor after throwing them at the strip club and recycling. That's what we used to call him. Throw your money and pick it up and throw it again at the strip club. Then he need to retire. Then he need to straight retire, bro. Like I said, he literally can have like 1,000 losses, bro. Literally, I watched this dude win so many debatables. I seen it with my own eyes. You know, and now he at the point where now he calling for a Amir Khan fight, bro. It's hilarious to me. He calling for a Kell Brook winner. The guys, both guys who Crawford beat. He ain't calling out Ugas. He ain't calling out Charlo. He ain't calling out the Castanos. You know, crazy to me. Crazy. Crazy. These dudes don't want to compete no more. And then you talking about you not talking about Earl Spence, then here they come. When you say Doug Crawford and Spence, Doug Crawford and Crawford, here they come. Oh, I mean, Terence Crawford can't do this, and this is his weakness. And you just like, bro, we wasn't even talking about kid. That's how you know they used and abused. That's how that's how you know they scoring. That's how you know they got a guilty conscience. That's how you know it's true. Who loves ducking? Earl Spence. He'd be like, I do, I do, I do. Ooh, it's true. I do, I do, I do. Ooh. You feel me? You like, I do, I do, I do. It's crazy to me, bro. This dude want to do everything except fight Bud. Everything. Come on, bro. He want to hula hoop. He want to paint his sister's toenails. He want to push their career. He want to rock the baby. He want to make babies. He want to do push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Here he come. I want to keep Thurman 5-year anniversary. Let's do it. Let's do it. And every time Bud pull up on him, it's just like, bro, like, are you from Philly? And then here they go, fight. He should be fighting Jerron Ennis. Well, Ennis on Showtime. Ennis, he closer to PBC than he closer to PBC than we is. I mean, than Crawford is. He closer than Crawford is. You know? And here he come. I'll fight Amir Khan in the rematch. Nate Kim, get in the ring. We got to do a trilogy. I know you old, Nate. We got to do a trilogy. Look at this. Look at the energy. Look how he pointed nigga chest. He like, oh, no, Al said I can't. I just can't. In the contract, allegedly it says that I can't do anything in the square circle without Al signing. And is Al? Al just doesn't like your complexion. He doesn't like the way you knock people out. He said, I'll make Errol Spence look bad if I fight you. You know? I said, Al, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can beat this guy. I really do, Al. But Al said, no. So I move on with my life. I call out your leftovers, Amir Khan, Kell Brook. I want to do the Keith Diamond trilogy. I want to do the creature out there beatboxing. I want to do the Keith Diamond trilogy. I do, I do, I do, I do. Come on, look at him. And look at the energy, bro. Look at the energy, bro. Like, bro, Daddy just need to retire, bro. He been needed to. When Peterson whooped on him, he need to get out the game. He don't deserve to be a player. I need that sound clip. He don't. He don't deserve it, bro. I don't even know why he in the game, bro. Look how he looking. Look at the bar. Look how he pulled up to this nigga like, what's going on? Crawford need to do this more often with these other dudes. Y'all can see their energy. You know, we mind our business, talk about Danny ducking and dodging. Craig and Data, y'all been ducking and dodging me for the longest. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about that, bro. You know, and here come Earl. Why you say Earl? You Aerosexuals, man. That's a perfect name. Whoever came up with Aerosexuals, man, that's the perfect name, man. Perfect. Nobody said nothing about Danny Garcia. Not a thing. Everybody minding their business. And then he got a right to say who he wants to fight and who he don't want to fight. That's a fact. Danny has a right to do it and as he please. He got a fact to move how he pleases. But bro, it's hella weak, bro. It's weak. It's weak. When you don't got that fire that you once had, and I'll say this before I get off. When Danny Garcia didn't blow up, when my homie he moved to Vegas now and got married. But we saying when he said Danny Garcia lost the fire to fight when he fought Lucas Matisse on the Crawford on the Canelo Floyd card, which did about 2.2 pay-per-view million pay-per-view buys, which is more than what they get on Showtime. I mean on Fox, Showtime and Fox and ESPN, because only one of their cards went over 1 million. You know, when he did that, when he didn't blow up after that fight, I think Danny Garcia checked out, bro. Honestly. When he didn't blow up off of beating Lucas Matisse the way he posted, that was a big fight. Remember people saying Danny was scared. Remember Matisse had knocked somebody out. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Mike Dallas. I doubt it. When he knocked somebody out, remember, you know, and they had Danny in there looking scared. Let's see if I can find that picture. Hold on. I know y'all new to boxing. I know I can't pronounce that new. I can't worry that nigga laugh. Let me see. I can't find it, bro. It was a picture where Danny was like literally scared. And they were saying Danny was scared of the knockout. Yeah, this was the picture right here. They were saying Danny was scared after Matisse had knocked somebody out. And Richard Schaefer, he was on Golden said Danny isn't scared of anyone. And he ended up fighting him. But the bad thing about that whole Matisse situation, which he took away from it, was he didn't commit to fight Matisse. So Matisse fought Lamont Peterson in a non-title fight, and that's why Danny didn't become undisputed. That's why, and I think Peterson was stripped over his positive test versus Amir Khan, which the WBA didn't strip him though. We got to look into that story, but that is what it is, man. I think he lost the fire long ago that he had at this point, and I think when he lost the fire, it was when he didn't blow up at the Matisse fight. If it was undisputed, you know, I think I don't know if he would have blew up anymore, but that was a good fight. That's the reason I bought that card was Danny Garcia and Matisse. You know, that's the reason I brought that joint. But let me know what you girls and guys think. I appreciate the love, support. You know, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, response, video request, all my social media links, description. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook, then Instagram. All links description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Best way to donate, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, Christians notification, go live or drop a video. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.